Okay, this time, what a temple god like you doing here? Oh, sorry, it's not. Give me a break, you're not my older sister. Hey now. Aren't you the little boy that used to follow his big sis Lena around, clutching his big sister Lena's skirt all the time? Whoa! Lena, please! We can't spend our whole life dwelling on the past. In that case, I need you to help me out with something. I don't plan on taking no for an answer. Yeah, that is why I mess up. I'm not counting this scene. So that is why I'm really messed up at the next scene. Anyway. Let's skip it. Okay, this is it. This goes for LP. This free, so. Damn you, you sold me out. Enough of attacking barking. You really don't know when to give up. The subpoena sure do seems to have quite a knack for lying and cheating. You're quite a piece of work yourself. I don't know what happened out there, but did you think you could cause a mess like that and walk away as though nothing happened? Leave me alone. Is your bark all you got left? Is that all you want now? Some coward barking in a cage? So kiss calls for Alpi.
Hey, calm down. It's not supposed to be harmed before the execution.
That pain is the same pain Julius feels. It might do you good to spend the night thinking about that. Do you still care about other people at all? Yeah. Without once turning back in my direction, Lena handed the guard some coins for his trouble and climbed up the stairs. Earlier, Lena had slipped me a little something. Getting hit like that is never pleasant, but Lena had taken advantage of the situation to place a small pin by my ear. She's always been good at that, skillfully maneuvering through a delicate situation, adept at syncing her own action up to mine. Okay, that's the same then. Okay, this is gonna give me an LP. I'm searching for 10 LP first. Right. But we already done this, so I'm going to save state and see what attacking cost me. Consoling myself by the stair, I waited for my opportunity. The god slowly sauntered down the stair. Just before he stepped down from the final step, I jumped out in front of him. Sometimes you can decide what to do. The best option is simply to take the initiative. I'll plunge my fist squarely into the god's solar plexus, causing him to instantly lose conscious. Sorry about this. The living conditions aren't too great, but you two will have to try to get along for the time being. I'll place him with the other god in the cell and lock it again. Okay, it's the same then. Now I'm going to choose the other option since I need the LP. Yeah, so this is my true choices, but we already seen that, so I'm going to skip this. Okay, I'm going to show you other option first before we going back to that. So let's skip this. Okay, we're going to go straight ahead. That's right. The barracks may be the shortest route, but they're full of soldiers. My best option to head outside, circle around the courtyard, and then re-enter the barracks from there. Mention there, sir, there was nobody waiting ahead. I carefully move on. quietly shut the door behind me. All my effort would be wasted if I raise a commotion now. First of all, I need to keep myself hidden. After descending a few steps, I could feel the soil beneath my feet. Driving to some nearby shrubbery, I crept along the side of the building. Perhaps, owing to the late hour, the air outside was much cooler than I had anticipated. In the center of the fort lies a spacious grassy common area. It's a terribly unpleasant garden, often used for training drill or assembling the troops. Suddenly I saw the shadow of something moving in the distance. Soldier on patrol? What a pain. Restricting my breathing and crouching in the darkness, I had only advanced a short while before sensing something unnatural. Rapid breathing, constant sniffing, and there was a faint metallic sound. What? What cautious of them having a guard dog. We sure didn't have anything like this back when I was still around. Having detected me, the beast bared its fang and gave a low growl. The collar chain clinging in rhythm with its breathing. No need to be upset. Just stay calm. What am I going to do? The dog doesn't seem to have made up its mind about what to do either, but if I turn tail and run, it's definitely let out a massive howl and get me into an even stickier situation. This is really bad. I took out a potato and I had picked up earlier from my pockets. I had picked them up when I was hiding in the hallway, where they had rolled right in front of me. I cautiously held it up for the dog, but it took no interest in it. It gazed locked on me. Yeah, I guess a dog would be interested in that. I quickly moved my hand and tossed the potato up and down a bit as if I was about to start playing catch, teasing the guard dog with it while observing its reaction. Doesn't look like you got much training. Here, want this? The dog snapped at my extended hand, just missing it as quickly I drew back. Alright, now that it enters, the dog was losing its passion as I kept teasing it. Here we go! Tossing the potato high into the air, the dog even shifted to it instead. Now, I quickly took out another potato and threw it in its direction. Hurling the potato with all my might, it flew right by the dog's nose, grazing it and passing by its ear, surprising the dog, which instinctively ran after the potato. And when you happily bring it back, you'll find that I'm no longer here. I'll take the opportunity to put the courtyard behind me. Phew, looks like it's not chasing me. Taking a breather, I took a look around me. There's no guarantee that I've only got one dog after all. I noticed a wooden shed to my back with a lock hanging from the door. There wasn't any shed here 6 months ago. Could it be a warehouse? That would be a lucky break. Maybe I could hide in it for a while. I took a shot at getting the lock open with the pin I used when I escaped from the dungeon. Almost there. Whoa! It's a stable. Well, it could have been worse. Everyone be quiet. Oof. And you are?
Did I do something bad, Wolf?
No, that's not. But your foot? Does it hurt? A young kobold was sitting on a straw bed by the innermost wall. More importantly, his feet were chained to it.
I'm sorry.
Ah, this? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I hurried put away the sword I had drawn and I heard the voice. The kobold was still looking at me with frightened eyes. Shucks. Don't worry, despite my looking like this, I'm not actually a soldier here. Or I guess I am, but right now I'm kind of not, Well, in any case, you don't have to be scared. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you.
Really? That's a relief, Wolf. I didn't get any dinner today, so when I saw you with that sword and that scared look on your face, I thought I was gonna get punished, Wolf.
I see. It seems this kobold was brought here as a slave. It makes sense that he'd be scared, as kobolds and other beasts from the grasslands are literally treated as less than human in Harmonia. Okay, let's save state and we're gonna see one of them. First, are you hungry? And then you're not the only one. Okay, both gonna end this. So first, are you hungry? Yeah. Even though I said that, it's turned out I don't have anything on hand that would be good for you. Sorry to get your hopes up.
No, it's okay, Wolf.
No matter how I look at it, getting chained up in a stable like this is pretty harsh. What happened?
I was taking care of the horse like usual, Wolf. And Lord Bot started hitting a horse because he didn't listen to him, and when I asked him to please stop, then he got really angry. The next day I was moved here from my room, Wolf.
Damn it, Watch. What a contemptible sleazebag. Alright, hold still for a moment.
But if you do that...
Don't worry about it. Once around barracks, the fort will be an uproar. A prisoner that's supposed to be executed has escaped.
Huh?
The soldier will mobilize to track him down, so the place should be completely empty. You should be able to get away during that time.
Yeah.
Watch probably end up taking all the blame for this, so you can rest easy. If you like the work you're doing now, you can just stay here. Well, think about it until morning.
I understand, Wolf.
Well, I need to get going again.
Take care, Wolf. And do your best, Wolf. I'll be rooting for you a lot, Wolf.
Thank you. Okay, let's see other choices. You're not the only one?
Eh?
I found myself unconsciously inching closer to the cupboard, but quickly restrained myself. Unloading my complaint on the chin-up sleeve. I'm not as tough as I used to be. Don't give up and try your best.
Yeah.
After having finally managed to get those words out, I think the kobold was able to muster up a smile. No matter how I look at it, getting chained up in a stable like this is pretty harsh. What happened? Okay, it's the same. That's right, the warehouse. I left the stable without hearing what the kobold has to say. This has already taken too much time. Even I was surprised by my own soft-heartedness. Well, I can't linger around here any longer. Pass through the inner gate and go further in. Enter the door and the building straight ahead. Okay, this gonna end the explorer. This gonna lead us to Q2. Okay, Q12. Let's see. Okay, let's do this first and then see the other choices. After climbing the stair, I saw a pair of heavy double doors at the end of the long hallway extending to the side. Okay, it's the same again. Okay, let's see the other choices. Enter the door on the building straight ahead. Okay, it's also the same. So I'm going back now. Okay, back to here. I'm going to hide behind and wait. It's already done. So I'm not gonna show you. Sorry, I meant proceed along the hallway on the right. Fighting two people at once would be a pain, and they probably just call for backups anyways. The path I came down leads to the dungeon, so I can head back. If they're heading there, I get trapped like a rat. I quickly headed down the hallway on the right. It's the freaking same. Okay, we already choose this, but this give me LP, so I'm going to choose this, but later on I'm going back just to see what this brings us. I can't afford to waste any time here. As I made my move to leave the mess hall, ignoring my empty stomach, I heard voices coming from the other side of the door. Are you kidding me? Everything I was planning to use tomorrow morning is all set up and ready to go. Well, I mean, that's good and all, but Lord Botch has a bit of impulsive side to him. That's just how he is, so please just let him have his way. The conversation ended and the man walked away. I fled into the shadow in the back of the kitchen. Cauldron and fire splatter were piled up there, but this wasn't the time to be worrying about those. Just as I was about to make my way to the back door, there was a slight vibration and a ham sack fell down, causing potatoes to come rolling out. Hey now! Ow. Who are you? Are you trying to steal food? But wait, it's not what you think. Like hell it isn't. Now stand up and face your... You! And I was trying to get away on all four. She grabbed me by the ham and my clutch and forcefully yanked me to my feet, her rattle still in hand.
Hey lady, is there some problem in there?
The voice came from the entrance. Had the guard from Ely suspect something and come back? It's nothing. You hurry on back now.
Okay then, don't forget about breakfast.
Having a deep sigh, the cooking lady removed her hand from the ham of my clutch and went to put some wood in the fire. After collecting myself, I decided to speak to her. Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with LP and stuff, but I'm going to watch it and then we're going back. Why did you cover for me? Yes. Weren't you sentenced to death? How did you know that? Ever since I first come to this fort, I somehow managed to get myself into trouble again and again, and she's always been kind to me. So I hadn't exactly wanted our reunion to be this pathetic. I wasn't woken up in the middle of the night to prepare some special menu from some impromptu celebration I hadn't heard of. The job, your execution, is the reason behind it. Honestly, how could they be celebrating the execution of a fellow guard? I'm making likes of this whole thing. Once I leave, tell the guards that I was here. We can't have them suspecting you as well. I will do not start sting. Once I finish the special menu, I'm going back to sleep. With my assistant taking the day off, even getting the regular menu together will be tough though. Yes, don't dawdle and get out of here as fast as you can. Okay, I give up. I'll be taking off then. Ah, wait a minute. After cutting off a piece of ham, the cook quickly rubbed it in grease and pepper and handed it over to me. A parting gift, and not much, but it'll do for a midnight snack. Thank you. I'll savor it later. Okay, let's choose the other choices. Any food left? You certainly have a lot of nerve. Does a man about to be executed in the morning really have time to feel for food? At least there's nothing wrong with my appetite. Now listen to me, hurry up and run away. If you waste time here, you get cough and I have trouble sleeping at night. Okay, I give up. I'll be taking off then. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so give it to me, it's the same thing. Now I choose forage for food to get LP. Okay, look for some more food. I quickly scanned the surrounding area for some more food. Right away I spied some white bread and dry meat placed at eye level on itself off the side. Stuffing the ham in my mouth, I reached out with a string of dried meat, just a hair breadth from snatching it. Cause a bit more. However, at that moment I felt most alarming bloodthirstiness coming from behind me. I quickly looked to the side, but the lady who had been picking up the potatoes was no longer there. Crap! I swiftly jumped and rolled out in front, grabbing the white bread from the shelf as I rose. Nice timing! With the loaf of white bread as my shield, I managed to stop the ladle that had been broke down at my head. You! Aren't you Nas? Where'd he? I uncomfortably look over the room in search for an exit. There's definitely one in the back. There's also one thing in dining room. Right, I've made up my mind. I tossed the bread straight up into the air and the cooking lady followed it with her eyes. At that moment I quickly ran toward the doors. Hey! Nas! Keep tossing food around like that and you'll pay for it one day. Bowie, Wordy, bye. Don't tell anyone I was here. Yeah, we got LP. Okay, this time, go outside the kitchen door. It should give me some LP. I hope so. Might wrongly analyze this. I quickly shut the door behind me. All my effort will be wasted for exclamation. Okay. Okay, this is the same. Okay, it seems different since I don't have the potatoes. The dose doesn't have to match mine, and what to do either. But if I can tell and Ryan definitely let out a massive howl and get me into even stickier situation. This is really bad. This is bad. I'm pretty good at running away, but I don't think I can outrun a dog. Unfortunately, it's not like I can flag it and cause a commotion either. I guess it can be helped. Who had me for this? I made a feint as it to run and got to quickly jump to give chase. However, I then quickly turned around and while the dog was still in mid-air, forced my hand into its mouth. Okay, we're not getting LP this because we don't have potatoes. I'm going to redo this. Then, with one hand still in claws and his jaws, I struck the nape with his neck with a devastating chop. While at least it's still breathing, it would have left a bit tinge in my mouth. Leaving there, I left the courtyard. Okay, I might have 7 LP. I'm going to rerun this and try to get. Okay. Now. Yeah, potato, right? So we could get add LP now. Let's skip this. Personal belongings should be in the bag, by the base of the bed. A weapon would be useful. Only some throwing knife. Well, I guess he'll be taking the important equipment with him on duty. Alright then, this can be important to me. Okay, we got the item. Okay. I will beg for my life first, then I use a knife. Say, I don't suppose I could convince you to forget all of this? Haha, that's a pretty sweet deal for you. I really expected him to be taken in there easily, but I figured I might have a chance if I could just catch him off the guard. Also, I had hope, but it seemed to be futile. Okay. That's stupid. We're going to use a knife first. I have a weapon I've taken just for a situation like this. I drew a throwing knife and threw it all the force I could muster, because we got it from the room, okay? The throwing knife. Got 1 LP for this. I had thrown the knife without warning, but it was unceremoniously sidestepped.
Well then, what now?
Damn, the next one will have to be... Okay, we got 1 LP. If it's come to this, use Grosser Flaws also going to give you LP, so use Grosser Flaws. There's no choice anymore but to go all out. Preparing to use my killing move, I'll look to where my equipment was placed.
Hey, don't look away.
Perhaps Wang had managed to anticipate my next move, as when I had to try to make for my equipment, he immediately swooped in and blocked my passage.
You can't have this as a reward if you beat me.
I guess it won't be that easy. Then my next move will have to be... Okay, we got LP. So yeah, I don't suppose I could convince you to forget all of this. Okay. We got 10 LP, so we good to go for episode 3.